The Leader of the Opposition on indulgence.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Just on indulgence, can I say that, repeat my call to spread kindness, not coronavirus, at this time. This has been, I think, an example up to this point today of the Parliament working as it should, people putting aside partisan interests in order to represent the national interest. We have been able to change standing orders in a way that is certainly unique under the circumstances, and the arrangements and maturity which has been shown by the Leader of the House and the Manager of Opposition Business, for example, in this place, to put together standing orders that ensure that we will be able to deal with the major stimulus measures by 5 o'clock and the supply bills by 7:30, ones that show that the Parliament is able to work together at this difficult time. I'm of the view there are some who said that the Parliament should not meet. Can I say, Mr Speaker, that in my view, if we did not meet in this House at this time, it would send a terrible message to the rest of the country, to those health workers who are working in hospitals, to the people working in aged care, to the people working in retail, to the people working in public transport, to the people working in our schools and in our childcare centres. And at a time like this, it is absolutely critical that we show national leadership as national leaders in this Parliament, whether we sit on the government benches, the opposition or the crossbenches indeed. We've also been able to ensure that people are able to make a contribution to debate in this Parliament. I hope this is a precedent that the government take up after we return, because people have been able today and will continue this afternoon to be able to make a contribution. The crossbenchers will be speaking after question time, and we think that's important, that people be able to put those views on the record. We, of course, don't support all of the measures in the legislation, but we're not going to stand in blocking any measures, because we understand how important it is to get out. And can I say also that today in question time, I've been here a long time, was one of the times where Chris Bowen, Shadow Health Minister, asked a question of the Health Minister and got an answer that changed effectively the outcome, and I congratulate the Health Minister on the decision which he has made on telehealth. It's an example of this Parliament working as it should, people coming up with constructive ideas. If it's a good idea, it should be adopted regardless of who it comes from. And I congratulate the government on that, and I congratulate my Shadow Health Minister on the work that he's done. We have more work to do this afternoon. Hopefully that will then lead to a conclusion, but there's more work as well that we had to do in the caucus this morning, where we had full participation, either virtually or physically. People were determined to continue to represent their electorates and to engage with people in practical ways, including helping people who need assistance with shopping, for example, is something that our electorate officers can do. So I thank all of our staff, and indeed the staff of the Parliament as well, Mr Speaker, on the work that they have done.